The following is bonus content normally found on patreon.com. We will be airing the first couple of episodes for free. To find the rest and more content, go to patreon.com/dastardly and become a member. There are many angels on Innistrad, most of which were far older than Avacyn herself. But not all viewed monsters as viciously as she did. One would even actively consort with them. Now I love a good cup of tea. I partake of that love numerous times a day. In truth, I probably wouldn't make as many cups a day as I do if I actually finished the ones I already prepared. But no, I put my mug down and then instantly forget about it. So join me as I collect all of my forgotten teacups and give them and the kettle a good wash. It's cleaning up after tea time, and yet again, I'm the dishwasher, Castor Cain. Innistrad was once protected by 4 angelic sisters: Liesa, Bruna, Gazella, and Sigarda. These archangels defended humanity. Sigarda protected the living. Bruna protected the dead. Gazella fought the monsters, and Liesa consorted with them. Liesa engaged in unconventional actions and made unwelcome allies with vampires, witches, and even demons and devils. Her belief was that she had to know the enemies if there was ever going to be a way to defeat them. She even went as far as to make a pact with a demon lord known as the Buried One. Because of this, she was often distrusted and disliked by the other angels, none more than Avacyn. Avacyn was unwavering in her righteousness and thought that dealing with a demon was the actions of a heretic. She deemed Liesa as an accomplice to the very monsters that they were sworn to defeat. Avacyn slew Liesa and her host of angels and forbade anyone to mention her name. In death, Liesa was at constant war. She struggled for centuries to keep her very essence intact as the mana that formed her tried to tear itself apart. Then, in an event known as the Midnight Hunt, the Buried Lord was summoned back to Innistrad. He had been slain eons ago, but a demon could never be properly slain. Their energy just reformed. So despite both of their defeats, their pact remained intact. So when the Buried Lord returned, so too did Liesa. Now, still in a pact with the demon, this angel has begun to build a flock of her own. To what ends? We don't know. Thank you for joining me while I cleaned up. It's always a boring task to do alone, and Vega is never around during choring time. Join me next time for more stories and lore about the darkest villains from the darkest realms. I'm Castor Cain. Good night, safe travels, and the golem will show you to your portal. This episode is the first of a new series of bonus content found only on my Patreon. The first couple are being broadcasted here for free, the rest will be on my Patreon. There you can hear more and get additional content like show notes, Dastardly art, and even cat pics of Vega voice actors Vash and Zid. Members even get to suggest topics for future episodes. Find this and more at patreon.com/dastardly.